Corey Graves has got this new podcast. He gave this comment about how he thinks Charlotte should be booked stronger than she is at the moment. And it got a lot of attention. I was just wondering if I could get your take on, where Charlotte is right now in WWE, and if you think she's being taken care of, I guess, with the way they're handling her.
Well, that's, you couldn't have brought that up at a better time. I am not happy with the way they're doing it, but then again, I have nothing to say about it. And I guess what I don't like is that she's been put in that role where, number one, I hate that, and this is important that people finally get this through their head. They never will. Number one, I need to be left out of the equation. Okay.
Yes.
She has surpassed me in talent, and she's never going to be around for 40 years, which is one of the reasons that I'm still, if I'm a household name or whatever you would call me. It's because I was in the business for so long. You don't walk away from 40 years of TV. And I think that they look at Ashley and say, well, she's like her dad. Number one, she'll do anything we want her to do because she's a pro, just like I did. She won't drag her feet. She's so damn good, and much better than anybody else that they can do whatever they want, because the next day she'll rise up and be who she is. And I don't think she'll ever be bored with a storyline. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And not participate at its fullest. So that part is wrong on Corey's part. But as far as her being best athlete in the company, he's spot on. As far as her being in the Hall of Fame already, he's spot on. And as far as her being the biggest star, she's the face of the women's division. I mean, I assume that you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. That's fine.
I was just going to agree with you. I was going to say, I've been very impressed with Charlotte and how she has given so much to others. I don't know that you would have Becky Lynch in the position she is right now, or even Sasha or Bayley, had Charlotte not bent over to really to give them big, meaningful wins over her. I mean, she's picked up, obviously, her fair amount of championships as well. But weirdly, now as I talk about it out loud, she kind of reminds me a little bit of you in the way that she handles the business.
Well, I mean, here she is on Friday night. She does a favor for Bayley, and on Monday she does it for Becky.
Mm-hmm.
Different shows.
Yep.
Who does that?
You?
No. Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, I know.
But name me another female superstar that's done that.
It's very few and far between that can do it, but not just do it, but keep their status. Like, that's really the measure of a loss. Exactly.
And but it's so hard, because I like and respect all the girls. I'm her dad, but here's the deal. She's my daughter. Okay. She has made her own way, and she's made it because she has gone through such a rigorous and demanding personal agenda rather, because of my last name. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, well,
yeah, absolutely. In the door, you would think it's not like she walks in the door and she inherits a company to run. She has to walk in the door and be Ric Flair's daughter, which in everybody's eyes means she's going to get a freebie. Well, that's not the way it was. She had to work twice as hard, be twice as good, and that's the way it is every day for her. Because she walks in the arena, and she hears the woo. Nobody can get over that. And she has to be that much better. And she never takes it for granted. I just told this story the other day. She flew, I'll give you an example. Last week, she did Raw in Nashville. Tuesday, she flew to New York. Tuesday, we did the March of Dimes.
Mm-hmm.
which was a huge success and a great event to be participating in. Then she flew from there to California for a Snickers commercial and flew home, changed clothes, and went to Jacksonville with no days off. That's her schedule. But she wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. And
yeah. What happens if they leave her off of something? She'll say, "Dad, why did you leave me off of that?" I said, "Well, maybe they're giving you a day off. Just don't." That's how she's geared.
Yeah.
She wants to be the best every damn minute, and she lives that way and won't take a deep breath. I think dating Andrade and finding really peace and someone that she's really happy with has geared her down a little bit. But I mean, she is so hard on herself, and I'm sure the other girls are too, as are the guys. I mean, if you want to be the best, you never stop trying. You know what I mean? Ashley is the only one in my family that'll ever understand what it is and what we do. It's a different business, unique to anybody else. It's the greatest company in the world to work for. They're the greatest people in the world. But what makes them so special is that they won't ask anything of you that they don't do themselves. And I'm telling you, those guys on the writing team are talking to Vince at 2 o'clock in the morning. If that's what he wants to do. That you had to have heard the stories.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, that does. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, if you work for them, hey, he doesn't sleep, you don't sleep. Does that make sense?
Yes.
But he's not laying around. Either Hunter and Stephanie, my God, they hardly have any time together at all. Hunter and Stephanie bust their ass. When Stephanie's out on the road, she's in the office, with a ton of other responsibilities as a CEO. And now you got Hunter at Raw, at NXT, and at SmackDown. And they're home for a day.